hear like a lot of noise. Put your hand, it stops. Release your hand, it's back. So now we're looking at my Carvin guitar, which has a pretty good shielding job. The entire cavity is covered with copper tape or copper foil, therefore the electricity gets conducted nicely inside this area. So with my multimeter, if I touch the black tip against the wall, here for example, and the red tip against another wall, you can see the numbers changing here, see? So this means electricity is being conducted inside the guitar. So the back plate is also nicely covered with conductive material, so if I touch it with the black tip and then I'll touch it with the red tip, you can see the numbers changing as well. Again, so meaning electricity is being conducted here. So this is one of the main reasons this guitar is pretty quiet when I stop playing it. I don't have any noise gate between this guitar and the amplifier, and you're going to notice how quiet this guitar is when I stop playing. So now we're looking at my Jackson King V guitar. Despite the fact this is a really expensive American guitar, the back cavity is not shielded at all. So initially when I opened the back plate, I thought maybe they're using some kind of conductive paint rather than conductive tape, but that's not the case at all. So with my multimeter, if I touch the black tip against the wall, so here for example, and the red tip against another wall, you see, you don't see the numbers changing. See? So this means electricity is not being conducted at all. So the back plate also didn't have any kind of conductive material. So myself, I added aluminum foil to it. So now if I touch it with the black tip here, and then touch it with the red tip, you see the numbers changing. So again, one more time. So still, this is a partial Faraday cage. Ideally, I would have to remove all wires and parts from here and shield the entire area, but I didn't want to do this. So following the ground connection concept, I connected the back plate to one of the knobs inside, which helped reduce the noise. So to explain what a ground connection is would require a separate detailed video, but the simple procedure helped reduce the pickup noise on this guitar. You're gonna see that there's like an improvement of, I would say, probably like 70% compared to what it was before. So let's check it out. See, a lot better than it was before. So I do get a little bit of noise, but that can be easily removed with like a good noise gate, because before it was so bad that not even my Digitech noise gate will be able to clean it that well. So Now it's starting. Now you can hear a little bit more of the difference. Here you got a lot more bust in the Jackson. Let's continue. See, that note, it does have some bust, and you can actually hear that bust a little bit with distortion in the amplifier. Same thing here. So you got buzz here. So let's continue. See, buzz. So now I'm gonna tell you, like, this is pretty bad. That's another flaw of this guitar. You actually have a dead note here. See, it's pretty dead when you put with this low action. But you see that the surrounding notes are great. But then you come here. I mean, when you have distortion and all that, the amplifier the guitar is on, this note's not as dead as this, but this is truly kind of a little bit of a manufacturing problem because it's only affecting one note, and I didn't want to raise the entire string or this entire area just because of one note. So